Today we are going to show you how you can fix broken icons in Windows. Stick around, all the details coming up shortly. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So we've all had this once in a while, an icon on our desktop has broken. For instance, like this Google Chrome icon that I've got. It's lost its icon, it's just gone completely white. So how do I fix it? This happens a lot of the time when I'm transferring icons over from an old system to a new one. Quite often it's the Google Chrome icon or even the Microsoft Edge icon, but it can happen to any icon whatsoever. Now I'm going to show you two ways of doing this. I'm going to show you how you can just repair one icon first of all, and then I'm going to show you how you can repair all your icons if more than one has broken. First of all, showing you how to fix one particular icon. So I'm going to move my mouse over that icon that's broken, click on the right mouse button, that's the button on the right hand side of the mouse, not the left, and then go down to Properties and left click. Then we want to left click change icon. And now what we need to do is we need to find the actual program that the icon relates to. Now, or we could have a look through these icons here that come up. If none of those suit, then as I say, you can click on browse. And then what you want to do is you want to click on just up there, just Windows, and then click on local disk. And then we're looking for, there's two folders, one of two folders it could be in. The program that you're looking for could be in program files or program files and in brackets x86. Now, there's no hard and fast rule about where these programs are going to be stored. It's just a matter of trying both of them. So first of all, I'm going to look for Google Chrome in program files. So I'm going to double left click program files and then there we go. This is a good place to start. I can see there Google, which is the name of the program. Double click that. And there we go. There's a folder called Chrome in there. Double click that. And there's a folder in there called Application. Double click that. And there we go. There is Chrome. And that's the icon I want. Normally, when you find the program that you want, it will have the icon that you want beside it. So I can double click that. And then it'll give me a few choices of icons. In some cases, it might not. Some cases, it might give you just the one choice. But in this case, it has given me the choice of that icon there, that very first one. And that is the one I want. So I double left click on that and then click on apply down the bottom there and then click on OK. Hopefully, there you go. That icon has now been changed. And I can change that to any icon. I mean, if I was looking for a different icon, again, I can right click on that, get this menu up, left click properties, left click change icon and click on browse. And I can just go back to the program files or program files x86 folder and try and find the program in there. So say if I wanted to change it to a Thunderbird icon, okay, I'm looking for an icon. There you go. There's Thunderbird there, and it's got that icon I want. So I double click that, and there you go. It's given me a few selections for icons. I click on that. That's a double click. Click on apply. Click on OK, and there you go. It's actually changed the icon to a Thunderbird icon. So you get my drift there. That is how you fix individual icons. Now, if you've got problems with a lot of your icons, then this is the next way of doing it. So we open up Explorer, that's this yellow folder down the bottom or any yellow folder. And then we go to the local disk C drive and then we go to users just there. And then we click on your username. So mine's Chris. And then what we need to do here is we need to ensure that we can look at hidden items. So click on the three dots just up there. Click on options. Click on view, that's the tab just up there, and then make sure that show hidden files, folders and drives are selected. And also untick hide protected operating system files. Now this will come up with a warning. Say yes to that. Don't worry, we will re-hide them in a moment. Click on apply, click on OK. And then what we want to do is we want to find app data. So we go into app data. And then we want to go into local. And then what we're looking for is this at the bottom here, icon cache. So find that, then right click on it and then left click delete. either the delete just down there, or if you don't have that, the delete just there. Click on that. That will disappear. If it asks you to confirm the delete or send it to the recycle bin, then say yes. And then what we want to do is we just want to reset those settings to hide those files again. So click on See More, which is the 3 dots. Click on Options. Click on View. That's just up there. And then first of all, make sure you put a tick just to the left of Hide Protecting Operating System Files Recommended. And then scroll up, and if you had before it selected Don't Show Hidden Files, Folders or Drives, then select that and then click on Apply and then click on OK. And then that should fix any icon problems that you might have with your system. If you've still got problems with your icons, then the next thing you can do is, let's just go back and open up Explorer, any yellow folder, and then click on the 3 dots just up there. Click on Options and then click on the View tab. And then again, we want to show hidden files, folders and drives. So click on the little circle beside that. And then we want to take the tick out of Hide Protected Operating System Files Recommended. Say yes to this warning. And then we also want to take the tick out of Hide Extensions for Known File Types. So just click on that. Click on Apply, click on OK, and then we want to click on Local Disk C just over there on the left. If it's hidden, then click on the little arrow beside this PC and then click on Local Disk C. And then we want to double click on Users, click on your username, and again that's a double click. Click on App Data and then double click Local. Sorry, all of these are double clicks. And then double click Microsoft, double click Windows, and then double click Explorer. And then what we're looking for is all these files here that start with icon cache and then have got an underscore after them and end in .db. We can delete all of those. So let's just pick that one. What I'm doing is I'm holding down the control key, the CTRL key in the bottom left hand corner, and just clicking each of these icon cache with the underscore beside them and just keep clicking them. There you go, until you get to the end of them. There's no more there. So press the delete key on your keyboard, and in some cases it will say that this action can't be completed because it's open in Windows Explorer. So click try again. Now if it comes back, then just click skip. And it might come back a few times. There might be a few that it can't delete, which is fine because they're in use. But let's just refresh that and just see. It might have deleted a few there. But if that still hasn't fixed it, then come back to here. And then you want to do the same for thumb cache. Okay, everything with thumb cache underscore and ends in .db. Then just try deleting those. So highlight all those. Click on the bin or press the delete key on your keyboard. If you do get this message come up, then try clicking try again. But if not, just click skip and keep clicking skip until it's gone through. It's just saying that these are in use by Windows at the moment, so can't be deleted. Now, if that still doesn't help, then what we want to do in actual fact, first of all, is we want to restore these settings to hide the system files and the extensions. So click on the 3 dots just up there, click on Options, click on the View tab, and then click on the little circle to the left of Don't Show Hidden Files, Folders or Drives. Put a little tick beside Hide Extensions for Known File Types if that was selected or selected earlier, and also put a tick to the left of Hide Protected Operating System Files Recommended. Click on Apply, click on OK, and that will hide all the necessary files that could muck up your system if you delete or mess about with them. So as I say, if that still doesn't work, then the best thing to do, click on the Start button and type on there clean. And as you're typing clean, you should see Disk Cleanup System. So click on that when it appears, and then you want to click on Clean Up System Files. Now this bit might take a bit of time while it's searching through for files to clean. Now here, you can leave all these ticks in here, but ideally what we're focusing on today is thumbnails. So I'm going to remove all the ticks from all of these, okay, but just leave a tick to the left of thumbnails. And then I'm going to click on OK, and then delete files, and then that might take a little bit of time. There you go, that's gone. So that has now deleted your thumbnail cache, and hopefully one of those methods should have fixed your problem. If it has fixed it, then let us know in the comments below what method fixed it. If it hasn't fixed it, then also let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you found another way to fix these icons that go astray from time to time, then again, let us know in the comments down below.